Hey, welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Laura. I'm a self-taught makeup and skincare enthusiast and lover of all things dark, goth, edgy, alternative, and I just love playing with bold, colorful makeup. That's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be reviewing the Oden's Eye Leon single eyeshadow. I've got it on my eyes today. It's this beautiful metallic red eyeshadow. Kind of broke the indie makeup internet for a little bit. So I'll be swatching it, figuring out the best way to apply it on my eyes, and then I'll show you how I did this sort of grungy goth look. So let's just jump right in. So a little bit of backstory. So my birthday was in January and my brother asked me, as he does almost every year, what do you want for your birthday? So I was like, okay, well, what's your budget? He told me and I was like, okay, there's this eyeshadow. And I sent him a link and I'm like, I really, really want this. I wanted it when it launched. I decided not to get it because I'm on a low buy this year. And he was like, yeah, sure, I can buy that for you. So I was like, awesome. And he ordered it, told me when it shipped, and I was like, great. And then, hadn't heard anything, so I asked him like, hey, can you check the shipping information? Because it's not here. And he's like, yeah, it's weird. It said it was delivered the other day. So I was like, okay. I checked the mail. There was nothing there. And I live in an apartment building, just for context. Anyways, turns out he forgot to put my apartment number on the shipping information. So it just said like my address minus my actual apartment number. Now this has happened before when I've ordered things or whatever for one reason or another. Maybe on my end, it like autocorrects and, when they suggest like a more correct version of your address, even though it looks exactly the same. So sometimes they leave off the apartment number. Sometimes on their end, I put everything down properly and then it just doesn't, for whatever reason, show up. Anyways, in the past, that's happened before, and someone from my building, like one of the people who work in the office, called me and were like, hey, you have a package, come down and pick it up. I was like, great, I'll be right there. And everything was fine. Well, we've had some changes in management and the staff that works in the office, and it just feels like some of the newer people who work there just don't really care about anything. So I went down to pick up my package, didn't see anything. So I went to the office. I'm like, hey, I had a package. It says it was delivered on such and such day. Did anyone like bring it to the office or anything? Because it's not there. So they went and looked in a few different places. Not there.
Sorry, not our problem. Nothing you can do about it. You can file a report with the police because mail theft is a crime, and they'll work with the building to track down what happened.
Anyways, I figured that a $13 eyeshadow wasn't worth filing a police report, so some asshole in my building better look damn fabulous with the red eyeshadow because I'm really mad that my package was stolen. After sulking about it for a couple days, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to reorder it myself. And that's what I did. So my package is finally here and we're going to open it up. This is Oden's Eye. Wow, okay, literally. That's it. It's a lot of wrapping for one eyeshadow, but I really like that it's so securely wrapped, so I do appreciate that. All right, so here's just a little card from Oden's Eye with, very nice, like holographic paper. I do like that a lot. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I didn't know they had a YouTube channel, plus their website. And then it says, we hope that what you see will bring you joy and happiness. We hope that when you open the package, what's inside will bring you happiness, just like receiving a cherished toy when you were young. We hope that what we give you is what you need, is what you want. Thank you for your trust in our products and your support for us. We hope that you'll love them as much as we do. We want to share you thoughts on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Please make sure to @Oden's Eye Cosmetics. And we really look forward to interact with you on socials. XOXO, team at Oden's Eye. Very nice. So I've ordered from Oden's Eye twice before, I think, and I'll leave links in the description and somewhere on screen as well, so you can watch my other reviews of their products. I really like them. It's very interesting. They're very shimmery products, and I wouldn't say like super, I guess somewhat light on the pigmentation. Like they're either very light on the pigmentation or very bold in the pigmentation, and they play with a lot of interesting colors, fun colors that you don't always see in mainstream brands, and they just do a lot of cool things. I've got a green highlighter from them that is one of my favorite makeup products. They're a Swedish brand, but very much inspired by a lot of things that I see in Sea Beauty, which is Chinese beauty. Anyways, this particular eyeshadow and some of the shades from this collection just, first of all, really spoke to me. Reminds me a lot of Chinese beauty brands like Girl Cult, Sugar Rock, kind of edgier, bright neon, bold colors, kind of similar to some things that brands like Urban Decay were doing in like, I don't know, like the late 90s. Just like really punchy color. Anyways, things like that get me really excited, so I'm going to stop talking and we're going to open this. Now, oh my god, it's so pretty. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Look at how pretty. And my nails match. That was kind of on purpose. Really interesting thing is I've never seen this color eyeshadow before in this sort of metallic texture. This shade kind of broke the indie internet. People in the indie makeup space lost their goddamn minds over this, myself included. It's just like so rich and beautiful with the, I guess, like virality of the launch, particularly this shade. I'm just surprised that I haven't really seen other brands try and make their own version unless they're currently in development. Like, I don't know, but if I owned an indie brand, I would try and replicate it for sure. Because this is a really cool color. They're the only brand that I know of that's doing something like this. A lot of the other, not even just indie brands, but brands in general that have a sort of sparkly red shade kind of lean more pink. And from what I've seen of this, this is kind of more of a true red. So I'm very excited to try this out. Now, I'm going to be swatching this first to try and figure out the best way to apply this on my eyes. I'll just roll up my sleeve here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch it just on its own. I'm going to do a layer of glitter primer. Then I'm going to do a black base and a red base, and we will see how that goes. And that's what it looks like. Ooh, brighter red than my nails. Oh, look at that. Hold on, let's just... Oh, so pretty. Okay. So I'm just gonna swatch this, I suppose. Very soft. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Okay, and I'm just gonna swatch that on bare skin. So here we go. Okay, so very sparkly, not a whole lot of base pigment. Is kind of, it's kind of just that. Doesn't swatch amazing. I'll go in for a second coat, I guess, and focus. Thank you. Kind of underwhelming, like very cool, definitely very cool, but that's what it looks like. Next, I'm going to put down a glitter primer, and I use the NYX glitter primer, but anyone is fine. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Okay, and I'm going to go on top of that glitter primer. Yeah, that is the move. Oh, like, look at that. That is so pretty. So you can see that it's got a black base that's sort of coming through at the edges, but like night and day difference. Holy. I'm gonna try two other things. So I'm gonna try putting it over a black base. This is the don't know if this will work, but anyways, this is just a gel eyeliner. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty. Like, just gorgeous. Okay. So, interesting. So there is a difference. Okay, I'm trying to cover up the all the eyeshadows. So I think so far the primer, obviously there's nothing under there, so it's kind of true to color, but the black one gives a really cool grungy sort of effect. And then, just for science, I wanted to test it out on a red base. This is not going to be perfect because this doesn't actually fully dry down. Anyways, this is the Fenty lipstick. I can't get over how pretty this is. Look at that. Okay, and I'm going to go over the red. Interestingly, but I mean, I guess it's no surprise, the red base gives us the most intense red. It's like not even competition with the other ones. I mean, I guess that makes sense when you have an opaque base compared to the other bases that are a bit more sheer. That one, if you want just like full splash of red across your eyelids, you know, you have your matte red base and then the shimmery red over top. It's like red versus the black base and then the primer. What do I want to do? Like, I kind of love the red, but I don't know if I want to put this on my eyelids. I want more of the product actually to come through. So to kind of go with the look that I have going on, I think I'm going to do a black base and then add a bit of primer over top. Okay. Cool. So let's apply the eyeshadow. I'm very excited. I can't get over how beautiful this is. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. That is what I'm looking for. Now, I'm applying it with my finger because that's how I apply all my sparkly eyeshadows. Pretty much always apply with a finger, unless I want a more diffused look, and then I'll use a brush. Oh, yes. This is exactly what I wanted. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. And try and get in the corners here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't apply as opaquely. Is that even a word? It doesn't apply as opaque with a brush. I'm gonna just use a fluffy brush and kind of diffuse the edges. Mostly just blend in that black eyeliner. Kind of smoke that out, and I'll also bring that down to my lower lash line, like whatever is on my brush here. Just make it grungy and smoky, kind of raccoon-like. Ooh, I love this. I love this. This is so kind of goth. It's very goth, actually. Oh, I love this so much. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit just on my lower lash line here, like right in the center. Just trying something. I don't know if it's working or not. Just kind of smudge out those edges, and I'm just gonna drag whatever is on my brush, just kind of around back and forth. I'm gonna finish off the look, put on some lashes and maybe some accessories, I don't know, and then I'll show you the look. This eyeshadow is so pretty. I know people hate when someone's reviewing a product and they're like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. But like, I am obsessed with this eyeshadow. I have been thinking about it for the longest time, ever since it launched. And I am so happy to get my hands on it. And I really hope they never discontinue it because it is just exquisite. It is exquisite. 11 out of 5. It is the perfect goth, rich, shimmery red eyeshadow. I mean, it doesn't have to be goth, obviously. Today I've really gothed it up. You can do something totally different, but it is like the most exquisite, true red, shimmery eyeshadow. One of a kind. I've got nothing else to say. It's spectacular. Odin's Eye, please never, never discontinue this shade. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. I have heard things about it creasing on some people, so I'm going to try it out. If I notice anything, depending on when I get this edited, either I will include a clip here or include a pinned comment below if I notice anything. I usually don't have too much eyeshadow creasing, if any at all. Whenever I use an eyeshadow shade like this, I always use my NYX glitter primer, and it works pretty well for me, but I don't have hooded eyes, so someone with hooded eyes might have more of a problem with creasing, or oily eyelids. I also have like normal to dry skin. My eyelids are like pretty normal, I guess. Not particularly oily or dry. So again, unless it's like a really, really hot day and I'm sweating a lot, I don't really usually have an issue with eyeshadow creasing. This is just spectacular. I can't stop staring at myself. Like, this is just such a beautiful shade. I can't get over it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. If red eyeshadows are your thing, if bold eyeshadow is your thing and red looks really good on you, or you like wearing the color red, pick this up. Do yourself a favor. It is spectacular. And also the fact that this is a vegan eyeshadow and they were able to get this color without carmine is very, very impressive. Normally with any sort of bright red shade, a lot of brands use a pigment called carmine. It's made up of crushed beetles. I'm allergic to it. Any eyeshadow that's vegan obviously won't contain that pigment, and there are other ones that they use. So whatever sorcery they used for this eyeshadow, just props, kudos. If you have green eyes or blue eyes especially, this shade will just make your eyes pop. But honestly, any eye color, you can easily rock this shade. It's just such a beautiful statement, and I can't stop talking about it. So yeah, pick this up. Basically, TLDR, pick this up. Pick this up. It is so pretty. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Have you tried this shade? I mean, I guess you're probably not watching this video if you tried the shade, but did my video help you decide whether you want to pick this up, or if you have any other questions about the shade? I'm happy to do my best to try and answer those. If you like alternative goth stuff, bold, colorful makeup, I'm sure you'll enjoy the content that I post on my other social media accounts. I always leave links in the description box below. It's kind of more of this type of stuff. So I post a lot of that on my Instagram and on my TikTok. If you like kind of commentary on makeup, I've got a podcast. It's called Unfiltered Beauty. You can check it out here on my channel, or you can listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to follow for more, and I will see you next time.